Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I am back. This is going to be my YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame ballot that I'm going to just do tonight. I'm going to run through 10 channels that I feel are certainly very worthy of this. Before I get into this, I know a couple videos ago I was sharing some pickups that I'd gotten over the holidays, and I could not find this Artis Gilmore rookie card that I got for Christmas. And it was driving me nuts. I looked for this thing for like 3 days, and I was looking everywhere, and I was seriously terrified because at the time I had the garbage can in my card room was kind of next to a table where I do a lot of my sorting, and it's it's kind of a smaller table, so it doesn't really take much to make it move, and there was like this fear in the back of my mind. I was like, what if one of my kids came in and was just like looking at cards and accidentally maybe bumped it? And what if it fell in the garbage and got thrown away? That's what I was like seriously thinking. I could not find this card anywhere. So I was going through a bin where I store my TTM stuff, well, just envelopes, stamps, and then I'll pull cards for guys that I'm planning on sending to. I could see that there was a bubble mailer in there, and I'm like, oh, that's weird, because I never send stuff in bubble mailers. I pulled it out, and what do you know? It was the bubble mailer that had Artis Gilmore. So this is it. So that is what I got there. It's a PSA 5, so obviously not the highest grade, but I was looking for eye appeal on this. The centering on it was pretty good, and thought it was a really sharp-looking example, and so that was one more that I could check off the list of the bigger cards from my all-time ABA collection that I'm working on. I will have to do a video and just kind of show where I'm at on that. I'm waiting to get an order from ComC. It's been requested like 6 weeks ago to ship. I think they said it'll ship by like January 30th is the estimated time, but I've got like over 100 70s ABA cards in that order. So once I get those and I get them into their appropriate places within the Z, I will do a video. I will show that Z folio. So shout out to Shane, Shoebox Legends, Josh at Peeps for inspiring the Z folio route because it looks awesome. I love it. And without further ado, let's dive into this. So I have got 10 channels. These are not in any particular order. I was just kind of going down my list, and I need to get caught up on watching videos, and so some of these I just need to get caught up on their videos, so they're a little bit further down the list and stuff. But anyway, these are all, in my opinion, 10 very worthy channels. So shout out to Jake at Legends Never Die. It's hard for me almost still, even after all this time, because I still think of Jake as Jake at the Ticket Leprechaun. Which is what his channel was before he went to Legends Never Die. But Jake, thank you for all that you do with the Hall of Fame and doing this, because I can imagine this is just a ton of work. So thank you very much for that. And I was happy to see a few of the channels I voted for last year did get in. So knock on wood for some of the fellas that are on this ballot that maybe you guys will get into. You all deserve it. So the first one I'm going to nominate, and I'll have a link to all these channels in the video description as well. So without further ado, which that's like the third time I've said that this video, we're going to get going on it. First channel is going to be TB's TTM Autographs, Tony Black. Tony is awesome. I have known Tony for several years, and we've emailed, and in fact my channel logo, like the maroon with the baby blue, kind of that old school Phillies colors, is what I was going for on that. That was designed by Tony Black. So little known Walkenbach channel fact, the logo is courtesy of Tony Black's efforts. And I've kept it all this time. Thank you, Tony. I hope you get in. Everybody, please check out Tony's channel. He does a lot of really awesome TTMs. He's got a great collection. He's also a huge Notre Dame fan. Super great guy. The next one is, and I can say that about all these guys. I love all these guys. Eric at the Card Closet. Very, very awesome guy. I have known Eric. We go way back as well. Eric is a huge Lakers fan. That's why I put the Kobe bobblehead back there. A couple of these guys are Laker fans, so I wanted to kind of give them a little representation here. And Eric is a huge Lakers fan, Steelers fan, Red Sox fan, just a super great guy. He's a set collector, and his collection is just incredible. I consider him a friend. We just met through YouTube, through the card community. We text and share pickups and chat from time to time. He's just an awesome guy. So his videos are a must-watch for me. So definitely check out Eric at the Card Closet. You will not regret it. Awesome channel and an awesome guy. The next guy, I can just echo the same sentiments to. Super awesome guy. I text him also, and that is Brian at Bear Cards 34. And it was funny because we never knew each other till YouTube, but we're both from Utah. And then as we got to know each other better, it's funny because we both grew up in the same city. We both went to the same high school. We were not at the same time, but it was just wild. And then we both graduated from Utah State, so I put my Utah State helmet out there, and it was just wild. We're like, wow, we've really been a lot of the same places, just not at the same times. But we're on YouTube together at the same time. He is an awesome guy, huge Chicago Bears fan, big Utah Utes fan, Utah State fan, super great guy, super great friend. And I hope Brian gets in as well. Bear Cards 34, very, very well deserved. He is mostly a football, well, really pretty much exclusively a football collector. He does collect some jazz as well. He's also a Utah Jazz fan like myself, but his football collection is incredible. I know that I am $100 lighter from his USFL set showcase, because after watching those, I went out and bought a USFL set. And I want to get the 83 one as well to go with it, with the Steve Young. So, Brian, I hope you get in. Thank you so much, buddy. You're a great friend, and your channel's awesome. The next one is another just super great guy, very generous guy. I love his TTM videos. Angry Old Man is what the channel name is. He's a very nice, non-angry man from my experience. Ed is awesome as well. And his backdrop is just absolutely jaw-dropping. Check out his videos. Every time I watch his videos, I almost get distracted because I'm just looking around the background like, holy cow, look at all that awesome memorabilia, mini helmets, pictures, awesome stuff. The next one is another channel I've been watching for a long time, and he is a Midwest guy, Steve at Vintage Cards Steve. And his collection is incredible as well. I mean, his baseball collection, vintage, modern, his knowledge, it's all there. Super awesome guy, fantastic collection, and he is certainly more than deserving as well, so I want to nominate him. Another guy that is great, and I've been connected with him for a long time, especially from years ago, Eric at Four Leaf Cards. Now, I have not tried any of this beef jerky. I didn't know that he was a beef jerky maker, but that is new to me. We've each sent each other some cardboard years ago, but I love watching his videos. He's a huge Boston guy, and so I put my Kevin McHale rookie card out here as a tip of the cap to Eric. And I love his national videos. I'm one of the guys that I really want to go someday. But I love watching the videos of the people that do go. And I love his $5 challenge that he does, where he'll give somebody $5 and they'll go find some cards or a card that they think he would like. I think that's really fun to see what people get him. So definitely check out Eric at Four Leaf Cards. Super generous guy and an awesome, awesome collector. And he gets his kids on the videos as well, which is always fun. My boys love doing that as well. So we always enjoy watching his stuff. And another guy who I've spoken with personally just in my own time as well, Adam at Adam's Card Closet. If you want to see an insanely amazing Chipper Jones collection, go watch his videos where he shows some of his Chipper Jones stuff. Just jaw-dropping and incredible. And he is also a Lakers fan, so got the Kobe bobblehead back there for you as well, Adam. His collection's incredible as well. And then he got into TTMs, and it went to a whole nother level. I mean, it was like his collection was fantastic. And then now he's just bringing in all these Hall of Famers and all these autos and working on the 86 Top set. I'm glad I was able to help him out a couple years ago with that. Anyway, great guy, great channel. Check out Adam. Very well deserving. Another OG that I connected with from my very early days on YouTube back in 2019 when I first started doing this was Ken at Ken's Cardboard. Ken is out in Colorado, so he's not too far. He's a neighboring state to me, and he's a huge Rockies fan and collects the Rockies, and he's also gotten into hockey, and he's doing, which is awesome because we both watch Shoebox Legends, Shane, and I think he's contributed to both of us getting into hockey. I love Shane. Shane's so awesome, and it's just fun to see the hockey collecting grow as well because I'm just so new in it. I just love to see what other people are getting because it just inspires me. And Ken's channel does that. He's an awesome guy, very generous as well, and he is very deserving. He's been doing this for a long time, very consistent. And then 2 more to go, and we'll wrap this up. I want to nominate Greg from North Coast Baseball Cards. I think Greg has got one of the best breaker mats in the game. I love his backdrop with the stadium, and I just have a plain black one. So obviously I need to step my my mat game up. But Greg is awesome. He does a lot of prospecting, which I have a lot of respect for. We have a minor league team here in Salt Lake in Utah. That's kind of all we've ever had. We're hoping, sounds like we might get maybe the A's as a temporary team, possibly for 2025, I think. And we're hoping to be an expansion candidate. But in the meantime, we just go do a lot of minor league stuff. We watch the minors. We follow those guys, and it's fun to get autographs from those guys and see who can pan out. And Greg is a big prospector. He really knows his stuff, and it's awesome to see the cards that he gets, and then it's really fun to see the stuff that he grades. He does a lot of grading reveals, a lot of breaks as well. Awesome channel, super well-rounded guy, and I definitely want to nominate Greg as well. He's a super generous guy also. He's always gives away stuff from his grading submissions, and very good dude. So if you're not familiar with Greg at North Coast Baseball Cards, definitely check him out. You will not regret it. And then the last nomination that I have of number 10, and it was hard to just limit this to 10, guys. So if I forgot anybody, I truly apologize. But I want to nominate Victor Negron cards. Victor is awesome. I think we've exchanged some cardboard as well a couple years ago. I sent him some Knicks cards. He has a really cool Puerto Rican PC of Puerto Rican players. He's got an amazing Bernie Williams collection, and I love seeing his 90s basketball stuff. That's like right in my wheelhouse. 80s, 90s was just when I was a kid, and I was just basketball was number one for me. So I love seeing his binders when he shows like the Stockton, the Malone, the Larry Johnson, and those guys that I just love from the 90s and from that area and that era. So anyway, Victor is an awesome guy, and he puts out great content as well. I love seeing his collection. He's got a really, really awesome collection, and he's got a great collection of the New York team. So I need to get you some Knicks, my friend. It's been too long. I need to get you some cardboard, buddy. I hope you're doing well, Victor, if you do watch this. But I do want to nominate Victor as well. Great guy, and he is a great member of the card community. So let's wrap this up, see if we can keep this at about 14 minutes. I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great night.